Francis's journey is remarkable.
You worked in a sand mine when you were young, that you dug sand all day.
I always feel like I miss my childhood.
Francis Ngannou can finally call himself the greatest heavyweight in the world.
Crown the king, alone, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
We're gonna find out who is the baddest on the planet.
He went between 6 different countries in Africa in order to get to France.
I was born above the stars.
He was able to get refugee status in Spain, then takes a train to France.
And still inside my blood,
He's swallowing money to make sure that they're not taken from him by the guards at the different borders.
I was made to be the match.
He's putting foil on boats in order to avoid radars. He stopped multiple times and sent back into the desert of Algeria. This guy's journey is just unbelievable.
It's been an incredible journey.
Looking at your story as a whole, it's almost impossible to believe what you've been through in your life to get to where you are now. But does that make it easier for you to go into a fight like this?
As much as I want to achieve, to accomplish more in my life, I like to think that I have won in life already. I'm grateful for what has happened to my life. I believe that there's nothing that I cannot overcome.
I'm not gonna break, no.
If they made a movie of your life, which they will one day,
I'm a fighter, survivor.
if you get a win on Saturday, people are going to walk out of the theater and say, I mean, there's just no way that I can believe this.
Rising high.
Guess what? A lot of people have saying the same thing for so many times about so many things that I have done. So it's like the deja vu.
Hits up with Ngannou. Goes the win. Francis Ngannou has arrived.
When you were fighting in the UFC, if you look at your statistics, you were very, very selective about when you were throwing punches. Is that what a lot of the strategy is going to be here? Don't get carried away. Look for the perfect shot and try to find the exact opening that you need in order to connect.
It's two different sports. You can compare the output of MMA with the output of boxing, because in MMA, the output might be quite different based on the wrestling attempt, the kick, or you being hesitant about what's coming up. MMA is quite different. In boxing, you're obligated unless you're gonna stand there the whole time. But the thing here is you stand in front of somebody like Tyson the whole time. Believe me, you're gonna hit some of those punches.
If it's anything less than a 10-round war, 12 rounds, however many rounds it is, I'll be disappointed. I'm expecting a war, and if it's not a war, I'm going to be disappointed.
When you had Conor versus Floyd, regardless of how strong Conor is and how much he can pack a punch, at heavyweight it's so different because all it takes is one. And we've seen Tyson Fury get hit and go down before. While he did get up and did end up winning those bouts, just knowing that at heavyweight anything can happen is what makes this fight so compelling.
This is heavyweight fight. I mean, even though I'm going there to trying to knock Tyson Fury out, I know I'm also at risk, and I'm very aware of that. Yes, he's a big guy. He's gonna walk in at least at 275. So what do you think will happen? And he has all the experience. He has the good training. He's good at it. So there is a risk both sides as long as heavyweight. There is a chance that this fight doesn't see 5 rounds.